concussion is best described as a change in mental status, which is the result of some movement of the brain as a result of a blow or jolt to the head. This movement causes changes in the brain cells and generally results in the individual experiencing feelings of disorientation, difficulty with vision, and possibly impaired coordination. It is important to note that a person does not have to lose consciousness in order to suffer from a concussion. How many concussions have you had?
I've had one concussion, but 2 other close calls.
Okay, and what caused your concussion?
I got my hair pulled and I fell off the back of a stool, and then I got hit in the head with a softball twice.
All right. Do you consider them dangerous?
You're going to have to be
Yes.
my eyes going down
They're
the
dangerous.
stairs.
Are you worried about the potential of having a second one?
Yes, I guess.
And do you remember what the severity of your concussions were?
The one was mild.
Okay, and did it have any negative effects on you?
I was really sleepy. I had really bad headaches, and I was nauseated.
Okay. There are an estimated 1.6 to 3.8 million sports-related concussions in the U.S. each year. Once an athlete has suffered an initial concussion, their chances of having a second one are 3 to 6 times greater than an athlete who has never sustained a concussion. So how many concussions have you had?
I've had one.
Okay, and how did you get this concussion?
I got hit in the head with a softball.
How did that happen?
Well, I was walking behind people before a game that were warming up and throwing, and somebody missed it and it hit me in the head.
Okay, so did it have any negative effects on you?
Do you mean what were side effects?
Yeah, some of the side effects.
Okay, well, whenever I first got hit in the head, I saw a bunch of dots, and then later on in the day, I kind of had trouble speaking correctly. Like, I was trying to say the sun was in my eyes, but instead I said the eyes was in my sun, so I just couldn't really speak correctly. And I thought that first base was called first place, so I just had trouble thinking correctly. And then symptoms later on were also that whenever I would run, just like everything shook, so I'd get a headache. So.
Okay, and did you have to take any time off?
Yeah, I couldn't play for a couple weeks.
High school athletes who suffer 3 or more concussions are at risk of losing consciousness, amnesia, and confusion after subsequent concussions. 30 to 80% of high school athletes still have post-concussion symptoms 3 months after being injured.
How did you get your concussion? And what was the severity? What were the symptoms?
It was a minor concussion, and I was dizzy and I couldn't see straight.
Do you know second
No.
impact syndrome?
No.
Do you know the dangers of it?
No.
Did you still do stuff when you were concussed?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Second impact syndrome is a condition in which the brain swells rapidly and catastrophically after a person suffers a second concussion before symptoms from an earlier one have subsided.
What caused the concussion?
Well, I was trying to save a car, but the cab from getting ran over, and it hit me. So I went to run inside my house, and I slipped and fell in.
Do you know what were the symptoms?
I was stupid. I couldn't listen to anything loud. I couldn't do anything.